Something dangerous is happening right next door to you, and the spiritual realm wants you to know about it immediately. You've probably been feeling uneasy lately when you're in your own yard or looking out your windows. Those strange feelings aren't random. They're warnings from your guardian angels about a serious situation developing with your neighbor. Have you noticed them watching your house more than usual? Standing at their window looking toward your property? Walking past your home multiple times each day? These behaviors aren't innocent curiosity. Your neighbor has been keeping a close eye on your house because they have claimed your property in ways you don't even realize yet. The divine realm has revealed their true intentions. And what's happening goes far beyond normal neighborly interest. This spiritual warning came to you today because immediate action is needed to protect what's rightfully yours. Your guardian angels have been trying to get your attention through those uncomfortable feelings when you see your neighbor outside. The timing of this message isn't coincidence. It's divine intervention. Something needs to be done now before this situation escalates further. Your home and property are under spiritual attack, and you need to understand exactly what's happening. Your neighbor has done something shocking that threatens your peaceful life in your own home. They have spiritually claimed your property as their own. This isn't just jealousy or admiration for what you have. It's a dangerous spiritual obsession where they truly believe they have more right to your land and house than you do. In their mind, they've already taken ownership of your property. They look at your yard, your home, your space and think, this should be mine. They've been mentally redesigning your property, imagining themselves living there, and even making spiritual declarations that your land belongs to them instead of you. This spiritual claiming creates a dark energy around your home that affects everything: your sleep, your peace of mind, your family's well-being, and even your financial stability. When someone claims your property spiritually, it can manifest real-world consequences. Legal troubles might start appearing from nowhere. Financial problems could develop mysteriously. Repairs and maintenance issues may increase suddenly. Your neighbor's obsession has crossed into dangerous territory. They don't just want what you have. They believe it's already theirs. This kind of spiritual theft creates negative energy that seeps into your daily life, causing stress, arguments, and obstacles that seem to come from nowhere. The spiritual realm is intervening now because this situation will only get worse if left unchecked. Your divine protection must be activated immediately, now. You need to recognize the specific signs that prove this spiritual claiming has been happening. Think back to recent interactions with this neighbor. Have they asked unusual questions about your property value, future renovation plans, or how long you plan to stay in your home? These aren't casual conversations. They're gathering information for their claim. Pay attention to their watching patterns. Do they appear at their window whenever you're outside? Do they walk their dog past your house multiple times daily, always looking toward your property? Have you caught them taking photos of your home under the pretense of photographing something else? Notice how they position themselves. They might stand at the property line longer than necessary, comment on how they would improve your space, or make suggestions about what you should do with your yard. They may have started complaining to neighbors or authorities about minor issues with your property that never bothered anyone before. Watch your pets. Behavior near the property boundary. Animals sense negative spiritual energy and often become agitated, refuse to go near certain areas, or bark more frequently toward that neighbor's direction. Children also pick up on this energy. They might suddenly feel uncomfortable playing in parts of your yard closest to this neighbor. You may have found strange objects near your property line. Stones arranged in patterns, sticks placed deliberately, or items that don't belong there. These could be physical markers of their spiritual claiming attempts. Trust that feeling of being watched, even when you can't see them. Your intuition is picking up on their obsessive energy focused on your property. The spiritual realm offers powerful protection for your property and home. Begin immediately with this property protection prayer each morning. Divine angels, I call upon your protection for my home and land. This property belongs to me by divine right and legal ownership. Create an impenetrable barrier around my boundaries that reflects all negative intentions back to their source. Thank you for guarding what is rightfully mine. Salt creates the strongest physical barrier against spiritual claiming. Walk your entire property perimeter while sprinkling salt along the boundary lines. As you do this, clearly state, this land is mine. I claim it with love and divine authority. No negative energy or false claims can cross these boundaries. The salt absorbs negative energy while marking your spiritual territory. Place mirrors facing outward near windows that look toward your neighbor's property. These reflect their watching energy and claiming intentions back to them, preventing their negative focus from affecting your space. Small mirrors work. They don't need to be obvious. Blue light visualization strengthens your property's spiritual shield. Each evening, imagine bright blue protective light surrounding your entire property, extending underground and high into the sky. See this light forming an impenetrable dome that allows love and positivity in while keeping all harmful intentions out. Burn sage or protective incense at each corner of your property monthly. As the smoke rises, declare your rightful ownership and ask for continued divine protection. This clears any negative energy that may have accumulated. Plant protective plants along your boundaries, rosemary, lavender, or any thorny bushes. These create both physical and spiritual barriers while beautifying your space. Ring bells or chimes near your property corners to clear negative energy with sound. The vibrations break up stagnant or harmful energy clouds. You'll know these protections are working when you feel more peaceful in your own space. When your neighbor's watching feels less intrusive, and when small problems around your home start resolving easily. What your neighbor doesn't understand is that spiritual law protects rightful property owners. Their attempts to claim what isn't theirs has triggered a powerful cosmic backlash that's already working against them. The universe doesn't support theft or false claiming, even when done spiritually. The obsessive energy they're directing toward your property is creating chaos in their own life. Have you noticed problems starting to appear for them? Issues with their own property, unexpected expenses, or conflicts with other neighbors. This isn't coincidence. It's the natural consequence of trying to steal what belongs to someone else. Their spiritual claiming attempts are actually strengthening your connection to your land. Every time they focus negative energy toward your property, the universe responds by deepening your rightful ownership. Your home becomes more truly yours with each failed attempt they make. The mental and emotional energy they're wasting on coveting your property is energy they're not putting into improving their own situation. While they're obsessing over what you have, their own life deteriorates. Their home, relationships, and financial situations suffer because their focus is misdirected. This cosmic justice happens automatically without you needing to do anything harmful. The universal law of rightful ownership protects those who legitimately possess what belongs to them. Your neighbor's actions trap them in a cycle of wanting what they can never have, while losing what they do have. Use this challenge as an opportunity to deepen your spiritual bond with your home and land. Walk your property boundaries weekly with gratitude, touching trees, feeling the soil, and appreciating everything you've been blessed with. This physical connection strengthens your energetic ownership. Spend time blessing each room of your home. Place your hands on walls and say, "I am grateful for this space. This home provides shelter, comfort, and peace for my family." Divine protection fills every corner. Your loving energy creates powerful protection that cannot be broken. Create sacred spaces throughout your property. A small garden area, a meditation spot, or simply a corner where you place meaningful objects. These anchor your spiritual energy to the land and make your ownership unshakable. Make improvements to your property with love and intention, not just necessity. Plant flowers, paint with joy, repair things while feeling grateful. Every act of loving care strengthens your spiritual claim and creates positive energy that repels negativity. Practice gratitude for your home daily. Thank your house for protecting you, your land for supporting you, your yard for providing beauty. This appreciation creates an energy field that no false claim can penetrate. Work with your property's natural energy by spending time outdoors, listening to the sounds around you, and feeling connected to your space. The land itself will support your rightful ownership when you honor and appreciate it. Spiritual protection is more powerful than direct confrontation in this situation. Confronting your neighbor about their claiming behavior could escalate conflict unnecessarily and give their negative intentions more energy. Instead, focus on strengthening your own spiritual and legal position. Document their watching behavior quietly, noting times, taking photos if they're on your property, keeping records of unusual interactions. This creates practical protection without creating drama. When you must interact with them, visualize yourself surrounded by protective light. Keep conversations brief and avoid sharing information about your property plans, personal life, or family routines. The less they know about your business, the less power they have. Create physical barriers that also serve as spiritual protection. Install a fence, plant hedges, or position garden elements that block their direct view into your private spaces. Privacy reduces their ability to focus claiming energy on your property. If they make comments about your property, respond with firm but calm statements like, "We're very happy with our home," or "This works perfectly for our family." Don't engage in discussions about improvements or changes. Set clear energetic boundaries by mentally stating, "Your energy is not welcome on my property," whenever you feel their attention focused on your space. This creates an invisible barrier they will subconsciously respect. Establish permanent spiritual guardianship over your property by creating ongoing protection rituals. Choose one day monthly to walk your boundaries, refresh salt barriers, and renew your protection prayers. Consistency builds stronger spiritual shields than occasional intense efforts. Teach family members simple protection practices. Visualizing light around the property, saying thank you to the house, and trusting their feelings about neighborhood energy. When everyone contributes to protection, it becomes unbreakable. Build positive relationships with other neighbors who respect boundaries and appreciate your presence in the community. Their supportive energy creates additional protection against anyone with harmful intentions. Create seasonal blessing rituals for your property. Welcoming spring with flower planting, celebrating summer with outdoor family time, honoring fall with gratitude practices, and protecting through winter with warm loving energy in your home, that the spiritual growth you've gained from protecting your property will serve you throughout life. You now understand how to recognize negative energy, create spiritual boundaries, and maintain divine protection. These skills apply to all areas of life, not just property ownership. Your home has become a spiritually fortified sanctuary where your family can thrive safely, protected by both divine intervention and your own conscious effort to maintain positive, loving energy. Divine protection stands ready to defend your property, but you must activate it immediately. Begin the salt boundary ritual today, not tomorrow or next week. The current spiritual energy creates a powerful window for establishing unbreakable protection. But this window won't stay open indefinitely. Your home and family security are the highest priorities in the spiritual realm. Every day you delay protection allows your neighbors claiming energy to grow stronger and more entrenched around your property. Show your appreciation for this divine warning and continued angelic protection by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the connection between your property and the spiritual forces guarding it, ensuring ongoing divine intervention in your situation. Trust that this revelation came to you at exactly the right moment. Your angels have been preparing this protection for your property, and now you know how to work with them to keep what is rightfully yours safe and secure. Start your protection practices today and feel the immediate peace that comes from divine guardianship over your home.